Face your fear of rejection, and everything else is on the other side. Namaste. This is Padma Shakti with Facing Fear in 2021. What would your life look like if you were free from the opinions of others? What if the approval of others no longer occupied your mind? How would it change your life? Where in the world could you use that energy creatively? Do you feel the pain and negative influence of the fear of rejection? It holds us back in so many ways and limits our ability to truly experience the positive, joyful aspects of life. Consider the following ideas to assuage your fear of rejection. 1. Rejection is largely a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you're consistently concerned about rejection, it influences your behaviors, actions, and words. You become anxious, inauthentic, and defensive. In turn, this attachment to not being rejected may actually cause you to be rejected by others. After all, would you knowingly choose to spend time with someone that is defensive and inauthentic? Consider how this fear is affecting your behavior. Are you acting in a way that's causing others to reject you? Do you ever feel as though you don't know who you are? Do you feel like a chameleon seeking to blend into others' worlds so much that you lose yourself and who you are? 2. Focus on how you want to feel and who you want to be. Most people focus on how they don't want to feel, but they haven't considered how they want to feel. It's hard to accomplish something positive in your life if you're unsure of what you want and how you want to feel. Choose how you want to feel, who you want to be in a situation that's currently giving you trouble. Journal for clarity around what you want and why. You may need to stay with a question to move beyond the surface, because oftentimes there may be more than one layer to understanding. 3. Use your inner vision in a way that serves you well. We often look ahead to those challenging circumstances and we imagine the worst thing possible. This only adds to the stress to the situation, and we've doomed ourselves to failure. See yourself as successful instead. Ask yourself, what if this turns out much better than what I can see right now? Imagine being confident, and relaxed, and carefree. If you do this enough times, it becomes habitual, and your what ifs have probably been hurting you more than you know up to this point. Put it to work in a way that is helpful rather than harmful. 4. What does rejection really mean? Suppose a child finds a golden nugget lying on the ground, and the child doesn't really know what it is, so he just tosses it to the dirt. That doesn't mean that the nugget is worthless, but just that the person making the judgment about the nugget is ignorant of its value. So too, why would you ever allow your value to be defined by another? Many successful people were rejected at one time or another. A theater professor once told Harrison Ford, Raiders of the Lost Ark, that he would never be a successful actor. Legend has it that Walt Disney was turned down 302 times before finally getting financing for his dream of creating Walt Disney World. It's also been said that KFC founder Colonel Sanders was rejected over 1,000 times before finding a taker for his chicken recipe. Record companies even rejected the Beatles. People sometimes lack discernment for themselves, and it is incumbent for your future well-being to avoid giving others credibility regarding your life. 5. Become clear of where you place your beliefs and allow for the idea that you may be putting stock in what others believe should be true for you. Or maybe your beliefs were formed by the environment and what society expects. These beliefs are highly limiting and steer you in a negative direction far more often than you realize. Question your beliefs and allow for fluidity. Rejection is one of the worst feelings in the world, but remember that you have influence on whether or not you feel dejected by others' rejection and how you perceive it. It's also important to keep in mind that rejection frequently defines the person doing the rejecting more than the one on the receiving end of the rejection. Eliminating the fear of rejection is a worthwhile endeavor. When you are free of this fear, a whole new world will open up to you. Thank you. Thank you for this time. And please note that there are more empowering resources at www.rasayogaschool.org. Namaste.